Discovering the power of compassion. Embracing, love your enemies. The concept of loving your enemy is a profound and often misunderstood principle found in the Bible, specifically in the book of Luke. In Luke chapter 6 verse 27-36, Jesus challenges conventional wisdom by teaching his followers to love their enemies. Do good to those who hate them, bless those who curse them, and pray for those who mistreat them. This radical teaching transcends the normative human response of retaliation or resentment toward adversaries. At its core, loving one's enemy is a testament to the transformative power of love itself. It represents a departure from the instinctual reactions of hostility or revenge and instead advocates for empathy, compassion, and forgiveness. Jesus doesn't just advocate for passive tolerance, but encourages actively seeking the well-being of those who oppose or mistreat us. The profundity of this teaching lies in its universality. It challenges individuals to rise above personal biases, grievances, and animosity toward those who may stand as adversaries. It defies the natural inclination to respond to hatred with more hatred, and challenges individuals to break the cycle of enmity. One interpretation of this teaching is that by loving our enemies, we transcend the limitations of our own perspectives and embrace a broader, more inclusive understanding of humanity. It allows for the possibility of reconciliation and healing, fostering a path towards peace and understanding. Moreover, loving one's enemy is not a sign of weakness, but rather an embodiment of inner strength and resilience. It requires immense courage to extend kindness and love to those who might have caused pain or harm. It necessitates a conscious choice to respond with love, despite the prevailing circumstances. The significance of this teaching extends beyond religious contexts and resonates deeply in various facets of human interactions. In a world often marred by conflicts, divisions, and animosity, the principle of loving one's enemy holds immense relevance. It challenges individuals, communities, and societies to strive for a higher moral ground, promoting reconciliation and fostering harmonious relationships. However, it's essential to note that embracing this teaching does not imply condoning or ignoring harmful behavior. Rather, it emphasizes responding to hostility with transformative love, seeking understanding, and working towards reconciliation where possible, while still upholding justice and boundaries. In essence, the call to love one's enemy encapsulates the essence of compassion, forgiveness, and the inherent capacity of humans to transcend hatred. It serves as a guiding principle that, if embraced, has the potential to bring about profound personal and societal transformation, promoting unity, healing, and the realization of a more compassionate world. The call to love one's enemy is not presented as an isolated moral precept, but is woven into a broader tapestry of ethical teachings. In Luke chapter 6 verse 31, commonly known as the Golden Rule, Jesus instructs his followers to do to others as you would have them do to you. This principle establishes a reciprocal foundation for love and challenges individuals to extend the same grace and compassion they desire for themselves to others, even to those considered adversaries. The book of Luke portrays Jesus as a compassionate and inclusive figure who reaches out to the marginalized, the outcasts, and even those who openly oppose him. His actions speak louder than words, demonstrating a radical love that transcends societal norms. By healing the sick, dining with tax collectors and sinners, and engaging with those deemed unworthy by society, Jesus exemplifies a love that is indiscriminate and all-encompassing. The parable of the Good Samaritan, Luke chapter 10 verse 25-37, further amplifies the theme of loving one's enemy. In this narrative, Jesus tells the story of a compassionate Samaritan who helps a wounded man on the road. Even though Samaritans and Jews were traditionally adversaries, the parable challenges cultural prejudices and highlights the universality of compassion, urging listeners to look beyond differences and extend love to those considered outsiders. The book of Luke invites readers to reflect not only on personal relationships, but also on the collective responsibility to foster a society built on love and justice. The teachings on loving one's enemy underscore the interconnectedness of humanity and the potential for positive change when individuals choose love over animosity. Furthermore, the concept of forgiveness is intertwined with the theme of loving one's enemy. In Luke chapter 23 verse 34, As Jesus is crucified, he prays, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." This profound act of forgiveness, even in the face of immense suffering, exemplifies the transformative nature of love and the capacity to break the cycle of hatred through grace and mercy. While the call to love one's enemy may seem counterintuitive and challenging, the Book of Luke presents it as a revolutionary approach to human relationships. It challenges individuals to rise above the natural inclination for retaliation, promoting a vision of love that has the power to heal wounds, bridge divides, and transform both individuals and societies. In conclusion, the theme of loving your enemy in the Book of Luke is a dynamic and transformative teaching that transcends individual actions to shape the fabric of communities and societies. It calls for a radical shift in perspective, challenging cultural norms and inviting individuals to embrace a love that knows no boundaries. Through narratives, parables, and the life of Jesus, the Book of Luke unfolds a vision of love that has the potential to reshape the way humanity interacts, fostering a world where compassion triumphs over animosity